God has a great plan for your life, a purpose that's bigger than anything you could ever imagine. He sees your potential, your dreams, and the unique gifts He's placed inside you. But every journey starts with a single step of faith, a moment when you choose to trust Him even if you can't see the whole path ahead. Look at Abraham. He was comfortable, settled, and had everything he needed. Life was predictable, safe, and familiar, but God called him to leave it all behind for something greater, something he couldn't yet see or understand. God didn't give Abraham a map, just a promise, a word to hold on to when the road got tough. Many would have let fear or doubt hold them back, but Abraham chose faith over comfort. He trusted that God's plan was better than his own, believing that the unknown could lead to something beautiful. Abraham focused on the promise ahead, not what he was leaving behind, keeping his eyes on the future God had for him. Obedience unlocked the door to blessing, opening up possibilities he never dreamed of. When you honor God, He honors you in ways you can't imagine, pouring out favor and opportunities beyond your expectations. Your journey to abundance begins when you say yes to God's call, even if you feel unqualified or unsure. Are you willing to step out of your comfort zone, to leave behind what's familiar for what's possible? God may be asking you to do something that feels uncertain, something that stretches your faith and challenges your fears. Don't let fear talk you out of your blessing. Don't let doubt keep you from the life God has for you. Like Abraham, take that first step, even if it feels small or scary. When you do, God will meet you there, walking with you every step of the way. He'll guide, protect, and lead you into the future He's prepared, a future filled with hope and purpose. The adventure of faith begins with your yes, so what will your answer be? Faith means so much more than just believing in something you can't see. It's about trusting in the unseen, holding on to hope even when there's no physical evidence. Abraham was promised to be the father of many nations, but he and Sarah were old and childless, facing what seemed like an impossible situation. All logic said it was impossible, but Abraham's faith was stronger than his circumstances. He chose to believe even when everything around him said otherwise. He didn't focus on his age or Sarah's limitations, he focused on God's promise, letting hope fill his heart. Abraham didn't waver, he grew strong in faith and gave glory to God, praising Him before the answer came. He thanked God even when there was no sign of the promise, showing gratitude in the waiting. He was fully persuaded that God could do what He promised, never letting doubt take root. Sometimes there's a waiting period between promise and fulfillment. This waiting can test your patience and resolve. Doubt and negativity will try to creep in, whispering that it's never going to happen. You have to tune out the negative voices and focus on what God says, shutting out the noise of fear and discouragement. Keep speaking words of faith and victory, even when you don't see results yet. Declare that you are blessed and prosperous, that good things are coming your way. Your thoughts shape your destiny. What you dwell on becomes your reality. If you think lack, you'll live in lack. If you expect disappointment, you'll find it. But if you think abundance, you'll see abundance. Expect favor, and you'll attract it. Abraham pictured himself as the father of many nations, visualizing the promise as if it was already true. What are you picturing for your life? Are you seeing yourself rise above challenges? See yourself as successful, healthy, and living in overflow. Imagine the best, not the worst. When you believe it in your heart, you'll start to see it with your eyes. Faith brings clarity and vision. Faith is seeing the invisible and trusting God's timing, even when the path isn't clear. Hold on to the promise. God is faithful, and He will bring it to pass in His perfect time. Faith isn't just believing, it's acting. Abraham packed up and moved to an unknown land, showing courage and trust. He built altars to honor God, keeping his focus on the source of his blessings. Abraham acted with generosity, letting Lot choose the best land. He knew his blessing came from God, not circumstances. Your actions reveal your faith. Are you living like you believe God's promises? Take bold steps, honor God, and act with generosity. When your actions align with your faith, new doors open. God is a God of more than enough. Abraham's faith and obedience brought blessings in every area: wealth, influence, and favor. He became a respected leader, and God's favor set him apart. The greatest blessing was the fulfillment of God's promise: Isaac, the long-awaited son. God is always faithful, even if it takes time. Blessings aren't just for you, they're meant to flow through you. God told Abraham, "I will bless you, and you will be a blessing." Use your resources to help others and advance God's kingdom. A generous heart positions you for even more of God's overflow. Faith's reward is not just receiving but becoming a blessing. The same God who blessed Abraham wants to bless you right where you are today. His promises are not just for the past, they are alive and available for you now. The principles of faith are timeless. Make the decision to live by faith, not by fear or doubt. Every day is a new opportunity to choose faith over uncertainty. Don't settle for less when God created you for greatness. You are meant to rise above limitations and shine your unique light. Step out of your comfort zone, even if it feels unfamiliar or challenging at first. And leave behind what holds you back, old habits, negative thinking, or anything that keeps you from moving forward. On the other side of obedience is your destiny, waiting for you to step into it with courage and faith. Trust God's plan. He always has something better in store, even when you can't see the full picture yet. Speak words of victory over your life every day, declaring hope and strength over your future. Even in challenges, keep your hope alive. Remember, every trial is a chance to grow stronger in faith. You are a child of God, deeply loved and chosen for a purpose, with a heritage of faith and power that runs deep within you. There's no obstacle you can't overcome with God. Start today, activate your faith, act with purpose, and stay hopeful. This is your season to thrive. Get ready for the abundant blessings God has for you and embrace the journey ahead with confidence and joy.